Welcome to the Flexera One home screen. In this video, you will learn how to manage your budgets and forecasts and track your spending over a financial period. Within Flexera, the combined budgeting and forecasting capability is called the cost plan. We'll walk through the steps to create a cost plan framework and work through the flexibilities it offers, download and upload data for budgets, and generate forecast data. Before we start, you should know that the cost plan feature is part of the Flexera One CCO product. CCO is able to ingest information from other sources, including CSV files, other clouds, Flexera One ITAM, SaaS Manager, etc. All of these cost information can be used within budgets and forecast. This includes shared costs and calculated fixed costs. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to work with Flexera's cost plan feature. To access this feature, you would need to navigate to Cloud Cost Planning link within the left pane. Here you can click on the New Plan button to start creating a cost plan. This takes you to step 1. You'll need a unique plan name, and you'll also need to know the other fields. We'll start this from January to December and use amortized costs. We're at step 2. This is where the cost plan framework is created by grouping the data by up to 5 dimensions. As you enter the values for the group by dimensions, you can see all the values. For example, if I include cloud spend by using the cloud vendor dimension, I'm able to see SaaS manager costs, ITAM fixed cost, shared costs, all alongside Azure, Google, AWS, and Kubernetes costs. I can use all of these for budgeting and forecasting. We can also include a combination of business dimensions, those are billing center levels, and technical dimensions like billing accounts and services to create the cost plan framework. For this example, we will select billing center level 1 and a technical dimension of cloud vendor. I can select 3 more, but I'll hold this here for simplicity. As you can see, this has combined the detail values from the 2 dimensions to create a cost plan framework. We will filter this to retain only the engineering billing center, and I will do this by using the filter button, which is up here. And I'll do that by adding a condition. So as you can see, I can include or exclude values for the budget and cost plan entirely. So I can either include engineering or I can exclude all the others. So for this example, I will include engineering and click on save. As soon as this is applied, you'll see only the engineering billing center and the associated costs. When I click on next, I'll proceed to finalizing the cost plan framework. This is the final configuration of the cost plan framework. Once finalized, this cannot be changed and will need to be deleted to create a new cost plan framework with any changes. So I'm quite happy with this, so I'll click on confirm to move to the forecast section. Step 4, this is the forecast section. At this step, I'm working on the forecast. I can fill the forecast by either using the Flexera AI forecast data generator or by uploading via a CSV file. Please note that the CSV file will need to be in the same format as the cost plan framework. Apart from these, I can also enter values manually by double-clicking on each of the cells, and that's completely accepted by the screen. To do this by AI, I can leverage the fill forecast button here, and I can leverage historical data by selecting 3 months, 6 months, 12 or 24 months. For now, I'll select 24 months and click on apply. This overwrites the manual information that I have entered through the form. And when I click on confirm, the screen is populated with forecast data for the period of the forecast by using Flexera AI. Since the forecast would know only about historical data which exists in the system, in order to upload new information for the future, so things like new workloads, migrated workloads that need to get incorporated, this can be exported as a CSV file using the export button here, and then any changes can be made to include any fresh information that is known, especially new workloads or migrated workloads that need to get incorporated. At this stage, I'd click next to go into the budget section. Budget values can be populated either by copying from the forecast or from a file upload using the fill budget button. Usually these are approved values that come from finance, from the finance planning systems. So I'll upload via a CSV file. So I have the budget values populated here for the entire period. And when I click on save, I head over to the summary screen. At the summary screen, we have the edit button at the top right corner, and the edit button provides access to the forecast and budget screens that we've seen, and the exact same capabilities that we saw in step 4 and 5. As you can see, we have sections for the budget that's been uploaded, the forecast, the actual spend, and the variance. Within the charts, you're able to select the lines that you'd like to see. And you have two charts, one with the cumulative spend and one with the actual spend by month. Flexera allows any number of cost plans to be created for the same period. Hence, there's a possibility of creating multiple cost plans depending on your reporting requirements, or even for tracking the spend on specific projects and programs that might require a much more detailed level of management, and hence many more dimensions included in the spend. One of the most valuable features in the month-wise information available within the actuals, budget, and forecast variance as well within the table down here. So this table provides a month-wise breakup across all of these column headers and also marks any overruns. So in this case, we know the actual is higher than the budget, and hence there's a the cell gets highlighted in red to draw attention to it. The screen itself is extremely valuable to see your actual spend, budget, and forecast on a single screen. As with all the other Flexera One CCO screens, this table can be exported into a spreadsheet, a CSV, or an Excel for further analysis or for offline processing. We also have the entire cost plan feature accessible programmatically via API, and our API is documented at developer.flexera.com. This allows you to operate your finance team's planning application and Flexera as a single unit with a two-way integration, so we are able to ingest information or even export AI generated forecasts. Now that you understand Flexera's cost planning capabilities, you can go ahead to create your own cost plan and track your spend.